Greetings everyone, this is the Toge Horseman with another product review. Again, the Karapax by Anker line of phone cases. This model is the Rise for iPhone 10. Initial impressions before even opening it, it's colorful, it's bright, it has a little kickstand thingamajig on it, and of course my favorite, carbon fiber. On the back it gives you a couple ideas about how to use this little kickstand. It looks like you can attach it with a carabiner to your backpack if you want your $1,200 phone dangling from a loose strap on your back, which I would not recommend. And as well, it seems to function as a simple stand, much like how I have my phone propped up to film this video. So just to open it up out of the case, so it's got some pretty solid packaging there. Interesting, entirely red interior, despite kind of the more mild accents on the what would be visible exterior. This little ring feels like it could tow a car. It feels very, very strong, and certainly is more than enough to use as a stand. I'm trying to see if you'd want to use it as a vertical stand, and you could. So it seems to work in both orientations. No telling if the joint will loosen over time. But here you have it, an Anker Karapax Rise case. It has a very deep section for the camera to protrude through, as well as these new kind of, at least for me, mystery cutouts, because I don't yet have my iPhone 10 due to a technical difficulty that I will not get into. But this is rock solid. It's probably gonna add some bulk to your phone, but not much. There's a nice rise above, where the screen would sit, so you can probably set it down without problems. And on the back, one of my concerns was, is this gonna nick up things, this, large metal chunk? And it looks like as long as you set it down correctly, with everything all folded, it sits flush enough that, you're gonna hear some metal, but it's not all metal. A little concerning for surfaces, given that you've got this back there, when normally you expect a phone to be a little softer. So a couple little bits of feedback there. I like the carbon fiber, as far as being decorative. Obviously it's not real carbon fiber, but it's laid on there strong enough that it won't peel off and make your phone look cheap. I like the curvature. I don't know if you can see how much depth there is there. So it really gives you something to grab onto when you're walking around with it. The sides are not the grippiest thing ever, but certainly probably better than any iPhone surface would be. So you can see that the buttons protrude and they're kind of like a pass-through button style. So I've always liked that rather than digging in there. Of course there is one hole for whatever that is, and holes for the speakers, and obviously no headphone port, so you're just looking at a lightning cable entry there. Curious how this will do with the wireless charging. It seems like there's quite a bit of depth between what would be the back of the phone and the actual case passing through to the Qi charger. So gotta have a phone to test that for you guys. But overall, I mean, this is a winner. This is already my #1 case, even though I have no phone, but such is the times. So this is the Anker Karapax Rise for iPhone 10. I'm going to go ahead and recommend this only because I've never had a problem with this company, and their customer service is second to none. So very happy to be provided with this phone for a fair and honest review. Any questions, post it up in the comments. Thank you all.